Sup nerds! Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. As you guys saw by the title, we will be doing, we will be continuing, we will be finishing, we will be reading every single series, every series that I'm in the middle of. No, here's the thing. I feel like when you put that in the title, it's not, I don't want to say like clickbait, but I feel like everyone knows what you're doing. Like, you're obviously not actually finishing every single series you're in the middle of, because that's obscene. I feel like everyone understands it, but I still feel a little guilty like saying that when I know I'm literally not finishing every series in the middle of. But I feel like you guys understand. Like, I'm reading books from series that I'm in the middle of. Capiche? Capiche. I feel like it's self-explanatory enough. I'm actually simultaneously filming 2 reading vlogs, and so let's see how this goes. Because I really wanted to film the other reading vlog. There's a lot of physical books that I want to read. For this video, actually, we have a lot of series and a lot of books that are actually on audiobooks. So it's like easy to have both, because then I'll listen to some on audiobook and some on physical copy, if that makes sense. But anyway, first, if you guys like reading vlogs, if you guys like every series, if you guys like knowing every series I'm currently in the middle of, currently in the middle of, I don't know, definitely give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so for now I have 3 books that are like definite, and then we have a bunch of possibilities per usual. We have like a 3 that I know that I really definitely want to prioritize, I should say. 2 of these books I actually have on the Libby app. So finally, at first I was like, I'm not about this Libby app, because like it's really annoying. I really don't know what I was saying. Oh, I was not very like happy with the Libby app, because I was just kind of like, I don't know about this. It wasn't picking up, it wasn't understanding the assignment, okay? I felt like everything I wanted was not available. So finally, 2 books came in, and they came in like basically the same time. So I have like 13 days to read. I have 8 days to read one book and 13 days to read the other one, which is it's not bad, but like for my mental piece, I would like a little bit longer. But anyway, the first book is Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer. I'm actually, I'm halfway to halfway. I'm 130 pages in, so I'm 100 pages short of halfway. I'm close to halfway, but not close, but no cigar. So this one, again, I have been listening to an audiobook. I really like this series. I really liked the first one. This is the Renegade series, so the first one's Renegades. I really did like it. I just feel like these books are so long, and I'm like, okay, like, come on. And so you're it's annoying too, because it's like, I don't want to say corny, it's just like a little bit, like, you kind of know what's gonna happen. At least you assume you know what's gonna happen, I should say. And it feels like very, I don't know, I want to say predictable, and like, a little bit on the corny side. It's YA, and so that's giving like, and so it's entertaining, and I'm enjoying it. So if I wasn't, I wouldn't be reading it, you know what I mean? But I just don't think it's like gonna be a #1 series or anything like that. And definitely, you know, like, I always say this, but YA is not something that a lot of people like. YA, there's a bunch of people who like YA more than I do personally. It's not like my favorite thing ever, but honestly, it's not bad. So I'm enjoying it, not loving it, not obsessed with it, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm only, I have a lot left, but we're gonna definitely prioritize this and listen to this, like, when I can. I have, like, I have where I'm at marked, and then I have the halfway marked, so I know there's an end goal in sight. So I'm enjoying, again, I like to sit and just, you know, when I'm cleaning, or when I'm, you know, making my bed, like, that kind of stuff, doing laundry, like, I enjoy listening to it, but it's not something that I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to know what happens next. Not yet, anyway. I feel like that will get to a point in this book, but not yet. Anyway, I just gave a little longer update about this, because technically I'm already starting it. But then I also have The Wicked King on my Libby app as well, by Holly Black. So I actually am on chapter 2. I read the first chapter, and again, I liked it. Wasn't like, oh my gosh, I need to know. Like, it's kind of like whatever. So I wanted to listen to it, because I read the first one. I read the first one, and so then I'll have this one I'll listen to, and then the third one I can go either way, just depending on what I like. They're in first person, they're not in third person or anything, which is nice. But I just felt like, again, it's YA, and so it's like something I just wanna listen to it, okay? But I'm excited to continue that one. And then again, last but not least, we have Heartless by Elsie Silver. So this is the the second one in the Chestnut Spring series, and I'm excited about this one actually because I've heard it just keeps getting better. And so the first one I did not love. This one I'm hoping that I really like, and then again hoping it gets better and better. But those are the three that, again, priority. We may slide some other books in here depending on how long these take me and then how long this like video is. So yes. Anyway, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna read yet. Again, I'm filming 2 different videos. A lot of books. Is like 9 books between both videos. So I got a lot of reading to do, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go read. I haven't updated you guys about this book, this video, but I am over halfway on Arch Enemies. So I just got to chapter 30, page 311. It did go a little crazy, but like it made me so mad because one of the renegades was like interrogating, whatever, she went a little crazy interrogating one of the criminals, and like, but she like was like torturing her, and I'm like, you're like a child. They're like, I think they're all under 18, like all these people, I believe. So maybe this specific person, maybe this specific person is older, but I thought she was like 18, under 18 or whatever, and they're like torturing this other person. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with these people? Anyway, like, I was like, what the heck is this? But I guess you get the idea that like, the premise of this one, I feel like, is just to prove that like, even though the renegades are the good ones, they're not all good. And vice versa, even though the, what are they called? I don't know, the other people, even though the bad guys are not that bad, like, even though the bad guys are bad guys, they're not all that bad. And so I think it just goes to show kind of both of those things, which I'm enjoying. Again, I'm enjoying this book so far. I just think they're way too long. I'm like, yo, I can't, like, it's taking forever to get through. I apparently have like 5 hours left, but I'm reading it on double speed, so 2.5 hours left. I'm like, oh my gosh, but I only have 5 days left, 5 days left with it on Libby, so I have to hurry up. And then I haven't even read The Wicked King yet, but I already have it, so it's due in 10 days, so I gotta like speed it up. Although that one's a little shorter, it's only 10 hours, so I can read it in 5 hours. So anyway, I'm enjoying this book so far. I'm loving listening to it. I just wish it was a little shorter, but it's fine. I'm interested to see like what I'm interested and annoyed to see what's gonna happen. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I feel like there's so much you have to go through still that I'm like, oh my gosh, do I want to go through this journey? I don't know. But again, I'm enjoying it. I can see what the hype is behind them. Like I can see why people enjoy them. I just don't know that I would like, this would be like my first recommendation or anything like that. Although it is sci-fi, so that's kind of unique in and of itself, which is really cool. And then it is interesting. Like it is interesting, but you're like, I don't know, some parts I'm like, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. Hurry it up, get to the action. So I'm gonna take a little break from reading it for now, but I just wanted to give you guys a little update because I got over halfway already, and I'm excited to see how the ending goes. I'm nervous. I want them, if they don't find out like who each other is in this one, I might annoy me. Like I want them to find out everything about each other in this one, so that the next one we can all come together and work together, because I just don't like not communicating. I just don't like it as a trope normally, and then in general I just am not like it's not entertaining to me. I'm like, just tell. Obviously Nova can't tell her, but like since he's the Sentinel and is just like not telling people. I'm like, buddy, get it together, because also now the Sentinel knows some, like in this where I'm at, the Sentinel knows that like this team that is supposedly a good team is like being shady and interrogating people. Like, you know that, so you need to come clean, buddy, and let them know. And then also Max is so cute. I literally cried when he got to see his dad on the outside. I'm sorry, that's probably a spoiler, but whatever. Max is so cute, and I loved that. I love all of his scenes, and I'm nervous to see again. I don't want Max to get hurt. And like, that's the thing. I'm like, I know so many people are gonna get hurt when they find out the truth about both of the people, Nova and Adrian. And so I'm like, we gotta go through all that still. So I don't know, but we'll see. I'll keep you updated. And then we'll try to read something else soon. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to read The Wicked King soon, so because it's gonna return to the Libby app. Someone said that. They were like I actually, for the first time, I got a reference to the Libby app, and it made me laugh because they were saying how short of a time frame you get to keep it. And I'm like, honestly, yeah, 15 days. I think it was 12 days. Is it 12 days? No, it's 14 days. It's 2 weeks. It's not a long time. I get it. Like, obviously, since people are only renting like one audiobook, it has to like go pretty quick. But I'm like, why then are they only renting one audiobook? Because audios can be played at multiple times. I don't understand why it's only one. So I don't know. They're not helping themselves here with this little Libby app, but it's not bad. I feel like I would use it for books like these, like where, you know, like I'll just read it when I can get it, and then don't worry about it. You know what I mean? So it's fine. I'm glad I got into it, because at first I was like, oh, I don't want to read it, but now I'm getting more into it, and I'm like, okay, we need to wrap this up. I need to know what's gonna happen ASAP. So I'm excited. We'll see. Hi guys. So I finished Arch Enemies. I actually finished it before I had to return it, so it worked out great. I had a few days left even, but I just banged out the rest of it today. I don't know like how I feel. I just am so annoyed because I'm like, can you guys just tell each other who you are? And now I'm even more annoyed because they had there was the opportunity for each other to be revealed, and obviously like Nova's keeping her secret because she's literally a villain. At least the Sentinel is not as bad, but I'm still like, I don't know, it's just annoying. I hate the not knowing, and that's making me mad, because then I'm like, there's a little bit of romance, but like, you know that it's gonna all come crashing down when they find out who each other's in a year is, and you're like, ugh. So that's like, and then it's nagging me. It's not like, I'm not enjoying it, that part of it, but the rest of it I'm enjoying so much. So like, the action is so good. You're like, like, what's gonna happen? You're hooked. So there's so much good to it. I think I'm settled on like a 4.5. because I feel like a 4-star is not good enough. I think I would go 4.5, but I can't give it a 5-star because again, it just annoys me so much. I'm just like, it's not like, to me, it's not entertaining or enjoyable. It's kind of like, okay, come on, like, let's get this over with, people. And yeah, so I don't know. The villains are really villaining. Well, not even the villains. Sorry. They're the renegades that are horrible. The ice one and whatever, they're villain and they're pissing me off. So I don't know, I'm like in it. So I think I'm gonna go 4.5 stars. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm actually glad I finally made it through this one, because these are just such long books. It's so hard to you know, like, read it. But like, honestly, if you were reading it and not, even if you were reading it or listening to it, it's not like it's not wordy or overly, or like anything like that. It's pretty entertaining. It's just like so thick, and so whatever. But I finished that. Oh my gosh. My options are these two, which I actually have both on my on Audible. This one I think I'm gonna do though, because it has, again, I have the Libby app, so I have it's timed. I think I have like 9 or 10 days left with it. So I wanna bang this out. It is only 5 hours long, so honestly I really could finish it today too, but I don't know if I want to do that. I will keep you updated, guys. I will keep you updated.
Hello, guys. Sorry if I haven't like shown any clips or anything like that. I don't honestly remember. But it's hard because I'm listening to this one again on audiobook, and so it's like, what do I show you? The picture of the audiobook, like it's a little bit boring. But I like to just keep you guys updated as I read it. That's why I like these videos for the most part. I don't love it for the aesthetic, you know, the way some other people do. Like they'll show you their coffee and like that kind of, like, I just like it so that I can update you guys and you guys can get my actual emotions throughout the book. That's why I like to do it. But you guys can let me know what you guys like to like obviously watch and like what you like these videos for. Anyway, I'm almost halfway in The Wicked King. I'm not quite halfway yet, but I'm pretty close, and I just had a second to film. So again, I was gonna say again, this is by Holly Black, like who cares. I'm enjoying this book actually a lot more than I thought I would. So I started off and I was like, ugh, like I don't want to read it. It was starting off slow. And then finally again I got it as an audiobook, and I've just been loving it that way. So again, at first as I was reading it, I was kind of like, like come on, like it's kind of annoying, and you can tell obviously it is super YA, where like they're just dumb things and you're like, come on, that was so stupid. But like you're a kid, and then you also have this like fear the whole time that I don't know, like at least it's me, I'm like, these people could just like kill you because you're literally like a kid. I don't know, but it's just me, I don't know. Anyway, but I'm enjoying it. I started to enjoy it a lot, especially as we get like closer to the middle, because I'm like, what's gonna happen? And why can't I say his name? Carden. I forgot for a second. Carden is actually like, he's super cute. Because he's giving these like one-liners that are like, you're like, am I in love with you? I don't know. But I might be. Because you're like, whoa, that was a good line, buddy. Like, nice. And then I really like Jude. I really like her character. I don't remember how I felt about her in the first one, but I'm really starting to like her because she really is just gonna do what she wants, and I like that. I'm like, she's not gonna sit here and just do like, I don't know, she's not playing games, and I love that. I mean, she's playing games, but like she's the one in control, and I love that for her. So I'm excited to see again what happens. And then let's get real. Obviously the last one says the Queen of Nothing. The last one's title is called The Queen of Nothing. So I don't know if that means she becomes the queen and no one like respects her, so that she's the Queen of Nothing, or like what. But I'm like, I'm assuming she ends up being queen somehow. So we'll see. I'm also, this is like third of all. I don't know what of all we're on, but additionally, I literally do not know how Jude is standing Taryn at all. I don't know how she's literally even looking at her, because honestly, we would square up. We would square up and it would be to the death. I don't know. That's so dramatic. But like, that is what is super YA, that she's not telling her to her face, like, no, you need to apologize to me because that's crazy what you did to me, and not you pretending like it doesn't exist. That's not okay. So that's what was bothering me with Taryn. And I'm like, she keeps appearing, and every time she appears, I just want to smack her. And so I'm like, I can't imagine what old sis is thinking. Although you can get a little bit of what she's thinking, and she says occasionally she'll be like, yeah, I should make her apologize, but blah 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 blah, I'm not, or something like that. And you're like, okay, whatever. But I'm annoyed about it. I'm like, please just tell her to her face, like, what's up. Tell her what's up, because that's not okay. And then not her about to get married to whatchamacallit and inviting you to the wedding. I said, oh, I would not be going. The answer is no. I would go if you apologize. That's what I would do. So call me petty, call me what you want, but I'm still so annoyed. So I'm hoping that something resolves between them, and if not, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Okay, not the whole book, but that part will definitely piss me off for the entire series. So whatever, we'll see. I'm excited about it. And yes, I'm glad I'm continuing the series, because I wasn't gonna not finish the series. I just wasn't super excited about the rest of the series, but now I'm like getting more and more excited. So we'll see.
I just finished The Wicked King. Y'all. What? There's no way. I would be so floored. It's not even funny. And this is why the whole time, like, I'm just like, I keep getting nervous for Jude, because I'm like, I don't know, she just has herself, that's it. She don't got nobody. And so it's making me nervous. And so this ending, I'm so annoyed right now. Like, so annoyed, because I'm like, honestly, here's the thing. Even if it's like I don't want to say a misunderstanding, but if, what's his name? I can't even say his name because I don't remember, but I also don't even want to, whatever his name is. No, I can't. Carden. If that moron has like some sort of plan, it's still giving like, you're gonna apologize until like, I don't know, you can't talk anymore. Like, you're gonna apologize forever, because there ain't no way. There's no way. And like, I would be floored. So mad. Like, I'm fuming for her. I want to read the next one because I want to know what happens, but I have so many other books to read. But I'm so annoyed. Like, so annoyed. I'm not even like enjoying the annoyance. That's not true. I'm enjoying it because that means I'm invested. I'm like in it. But like, and I'm about to buy the next book, but I'm still so annoyed. Like, how dare you? How dare you? Let me see if it's on the Libby app. Y'all, should we listen to The Queen of Nothing together? It's still technically finishing a series, and I will actually finish this series if I read it. I can literally borrow it because it's no one's listening to it right now. Okay, I think we're gonna start listening to the second one. The third one, sorry. Because I want to know what's gonna happen. Like, how dare he? I literally cut it down to the wire, though. I had like 3 days left with this one, so we just finished right on time. But I'm liking it. I don't know what I would rate this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might give it like a 4-star. I don't know. I don't have very many complaints, so I would probably go with 4, but maybe 4.5. Honestly, I would give it a 4-star, I think. Again, not really many complaints. I just think, like, I don't know. I hate bullies, and like, she's getting bullied, and this pissed me off. It's not like, again, it's not like, oh my gosh, like, it's really making me mad, so like, I gotta take a chill pill. But anyway, I'd probably go with 4 stars. Yeah, I don't know, we'll think about it. I'll let you know. I literally somehow got 55% of the way in Queen of Nothing. So I literally just, I don't know, went ham, just kept listening to it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm like addicted. This one's my favorite one, I think, so far. I think starting off, it's my favorite one so far, because the other two, like, starting off, I was just not like super excited about them, but this one like was really hooked me, and so I'm excited to see where it goes. I decided to give the King one, whatever, the second one, a 4.5 star, because after thinking about it and calming down a little bit, I really did enjoy it. And again, I really was like, after the beginning, was interested, like hooked, and like really wanting to know what happens. And then you do, like, you kind of grow to love Carden, and I love Jude the entire story, but you kind of learn to, I don't know, you really like them as a couple. As a enemies to lovers, I don't know, you kind of love them for what they are. So it's kind of interesting. So I'm excited to see how it's going to end, but I'm really liking it so far. So I'm kind of glad that I went with this one, because I have so many other books to read. But I was like, let me just keep listening, and so hope I finish this soon. And then we could probably read one of the other books as well. I think I wanted to put 4 books in this video, so we could still read, I think, Heartless or whatever, which one it was from the Chestnut Spring series, and then this should be it. I don't know, we'll see. I just finished Queen of Nothing. I feel like it's shorter than the other one. The second one. I don't know. The book's not even here yet. I finished this so fast. I literally just ordered it last night, so it's not coming till tomorrow. But I'm like so ecstatic. Like, okay. At first I was like, so I read Shadow and Bone, the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and it's just not my favorite. And I was kind of like, oh, like, y'all, you'll really like stuff that I don't like, you know, like, because I've gotten recommended it to like quite a few times, and I know so many people love it, so I'm like, oh, we're not all on the same page. So I was a little nervy reading this series. So I was a little nervous reading this series and starting this series, but I'm not gonna lie, guys, that was incredible. Like 5 stars for sure. And I'm like, I don't know, it was good. The way it ended like brought everything together, but it was still so good. I love the whole, like, you know, obviously fae stuff, and like it's like enemies to lovers, but like I feel like there's something you get used to, like a certain kind of enemies to lovers where I was like because they were never really lovers until the end, and so I actually like that now that I'm like thinking about it. I thought the ending was just so good. This book was definitely, the third book was my favorite. I think it's definitely my favorite. So 5 freaking stars, so good. Like I probably would say that this is a 5-star series. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I literally just I just got this last night, and because no one was using it, but now 2 people are waiting. So I'll return it early for you guys, for whoever's waiting. But anyway, so I was a little bit skeptical, but it turned out to be incredible, so I'm obsessed. 10 out of 10. I would say it's probably like I would say it's a 5-star series, because it follows, like, it definitely gets, for me, it's like goes like this. So the first book was a 4-star, the second book I gave 4.5, and the third book 5-star, which is exactly how I feel like a series should go if it's not gonna all be 5 stars. You know what I mean? If it's not all gonna be 5 stars, then at least it starts off slow and the beginning's like, ah! I mean, the ending's like, yeah, you know what I mean? So I feel like that was really good. And so I'm excited. Like, I can't stop smiling because that was really good. Like, that was a good series. And I'm actually, again, while I was reading the first one, the second one, I was like, how was there more to this? Like, I'm not going to read the spin-off series, but now I'm like, wait, should I order it right now? I'm not gonna, but I want to. And now that both of those books are out, so I gotta like kind of see what that's all about. But anyway, I don't even know what book I'm supposed to be reading next.
I wanted to give you a little update on Heartless. I'm eating this book up. It's so good. I literally, so after I read the first book in the series, I was kind of just like not super excited to continue it, because I'm like, this is going to be one of those series that's super overhyped, isn't it? No, it's just that first book. That first book is like, not that good. This one, however, I'm obsessed and I love it so much. Willa is so awesome. Love her. And then I also love, what is his name? I'm trying to think of him. Cade. Love him. He's so funny. They're just so funny together. Which is like really doing it for me. I'm obsessed. Anyway, I'm like super obsessed with it. I love too that like obviously it's dad and nanny, and she's the nanny, but like they're not really denying how they feel about each other, and I kind of love that, because it's not enemies to lovers, you know what I mean? It's not the same old, but obviously it's like almost not forbidden, but like almost like you probably shouldn't be together, but they both like each other, obviously, so I'm loving it. And then the little boy is super, super cute, and so I'm very excited about this. Like, it's all ticking all the boxes. I'm probably gonna finish this, and I'm almost halfway, and I like literally just started listening to this today. Like, I'm probably gonna finish this pretty quickly. I'm listening to it and I'm enjoying that a lot. The audiobook, so I'm very excited.
Literally. What in the world? Y'all are gonna let me just like not read this book because no one told me how good this was. Nobody told me how good this was. And now I'm like so excited because I love them. Honestly, I want it to be like, I want like 200 more pages of just this book, this couple. I love them so much. It definitely reminds me of like, of Caught Up by Liz Tomford. I know this one came out first, so I should have read this one first, but I didn't. So anyway, but they're very like similar, and I just love it so much because I love when the kid loves the girl. Obviously, I've never read a book without it, but anyway, that's one of my favorite parts. But then also Kate is just so freaking funny, and I love her when I love it when he calls her woman. He's like, woman. And it's just so good. Everything about it is so good. Like they're like when they joke around with each other, so freaking funny. And then the ending is so cute. Like my heart was so happy. I literally teared up a little bit because the little boy, why am I forgetting his name? Luke is so cute, and I'm like, Luke, you're so adorable. It's gonna make me cry again. It was so cute, and I love it so much. And I'm so excited that I read this. This is like 5 bajillion stars for sure. So glad I'm continued this series. I would have finished it at some point, but I really had no motivation to finish it. But then for some reason, I don't know, today I was just kind of like, what do I want to do? And I was like, well, I have this one as an audiobook, so I'll listen to it while I do stuff. So I did that, and then I was hooked, and then I couldn't stop listening to it. So then I just sat here for hours listening to it after I finished everything I needed to finish. So it was insane, but I love it, and I'm so excited that I finished it. I literally finished it in like 4 hours, something insane. Whatever. I'm very happy about it. So I don't know what to expect from the rest of the series, but I'm excited because I just want to see more cameos of them in other books. So good. So good. I want to read it again. Oh my gosh. I want to meet these people. So freaking good. All right, so we finished 4 books in this video. I feel like that's pretty awesome. And then we finished a whole series. Like, that's awesome. So we're going to end this video here. Like you guys saw, we read Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer. I listened to this one. I thought this book was so good. I'm excited to read the last one. I just am not in a super big rush to read the last one because these books are so long. But this one, these are so good. And if you're looking for like a good YA sci-fi series, this is definitely a good one. I'm trying to remember what I gave it. I gave it 4 stars. I think I might have given it 4.5 stars. I don't know, but I like this book a lot. I just definitely think this series is not like a #1 favorite series, but like definitely a really good series for sure. But then I finished the last 2 books in the Cruel Prince trilogy. So we read The Wicked King and then Queen of Nothing. I like The Wicked King a lot. Again, I think I also gave this 4.5 stars. If not, I definitely like mentally gave this 4. I don't know. I feel like I really like this book a lot. I definitely think they get better and better. It wasn't like, it's not this like, I don't know. It wasn't like this, like, oh my gosh, the kind of book for me. And that's what happens with YA. They're not like, oh my gosh. But I really did like this book. I thought it was so good. But this last book, Queen of Nothing, really done did it for me. It really solidified how I felt about this series because this one is so good. You get more of the romance, and then it just ends with a bang, and you have to love it. Like, there's no denying it. So I'm so glad that I freaking finished this trilogy, because that's the point of this video, is to finish series I'm in the middle of. So there's that. And then last but certainly not least, we finished Heartless, by Elsie Silver. Again, I just talked about this book. I love it so much. Definitely 5 bajillion stars. And yes, I'm so glad that we read it. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, nerds!